So a narcissist is like the evil queen in Snow White, who's constantly asking, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? And your function in that narcissistic relationship is to give them a sense of grandiosity, a sense of approval, to make them feel like they're superior, they're special, they're worthy. That's what they want from you more than anything else. They don't want truth. They don't want substance. They don't want real. They want to live in their fantasy and in their delusion that they're this wonderful person despite everything that they do. And when you get to a point in that relationship when you no longer serve that function, when you insist on bringing up things that they've done wrong because you're trying to heal the relationship, you're trying to be one with this person, they don't see it that way. They see it as a personal attack. They see it as you hurting them because they live in this false reality where their false self is something they worship. They worship that image of themselves that's ideal. And so anything that contradicts that narrative is a threat. And so you become an enemy when you show them reality. When the image that's in your mirror changes and reveals to them the monster behind the mask, because that's what they avoid constantly. They're constantly avoiding their shame and silencing their conscience. And so when you reflect back to them reality, that's when they split you. They turn you into a persecutory object and they attack you. That's where you get the projection, the stonewalling, the gaslighting, the triangulation. And all of the things that they do, they're trying to beat you back into submission, to get you to play the role that they've relegated you to. Because within their fantasy world, they're the writer of the script, the director, they're the producer, they run everything. And you're just there in a supporting role to reflect back to them an image of superiority. And if you don't get back into your role, that's when they discard you. And during that discard, you go through the grieving process. You're grieving what you thought was a relationship. You're going through the pain, going through all the stages of grief. They're not doing that. They're not experiencing that level of grief because narcissists don't form the type of bonds that cause them to suffer over you when the relationship ends. They're out seeking supply or with new supply or doing whatever they do. They're getting their needs met in some form or fashion. They're not grieving. But the danger zone is when they come back to hoover you. Because in your vulnerability, you misinterpret the hoover as evidence of their concern for you, their love for you, them wanting to be connected to you. But that's not what it is. The hoover is all about repairing the damage. It's about healing the injury you caused when you showed them who they really are. They're trying to change that image, repair that damage so that they can see themselves as superior again.